Good Thursday afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Erin Ashley. Things are warming up quite nicely for your afternoon. Just a couple of clouds left over from the rain, of course, that moved through early this morning. However, things are shaping up to be a pretty nice day. We do have a small chance for some showers and storms for some of us later on tonight. I think most of us are going to dodge it. It's just that some of these showers and some of these storms could be on the stronger side. We're going to be looking out for downpours, lightning, gusty winds, and even a little bit of hail. But right now, things are smooth sailing at 12:02 this Thursday afternoon, 57 degrees. Our forecast high is 63 today. Could very well break that in some spots. A west breeze at 7 miles per hour is helping clear out those clouds. The rain is being pushed east and away from the area, and it will continue to do so over the next, well, it will just continue to do so, okay? But zooming out, it also brings in our chance for some showers and a few rumbles of thunder. Now, what you're going to see is most of these showers, they are just showers at this point in time. It's just that we are seeing the chance for the 60s here, a little bit of humidity as well, could just ignite, strengthen some of these guys as they trek south of the Cincinnati metro area. Notice that I said south because not everyone is going to get this active weather. In fact, I think most of us are going to be clear of it. Here's where we see the marginal risk for severe weather. It's there. It's mainly for gusty winds. It's for hail and just the storm setup. This is if we get the storms, guys. This is if we get the storms. Just something to keep in mind. It's a marginal risk, so still there. Still want to give you that first alert and still want to track it for you here. Our viewing area is looking nice and warm through the next few hours, at least relatively warm to the last few days. Lots of sun to go around, so that will spark off some of those showers and storms out to our west. You'll notice them right about there. There's 6 o'clock. Here's 8 o'clock. Notice that we're still dry, at least most of us at this point in time. And then those showers kind of they butt up against our viewing area. That's why we want to give you that first alert that some of those showers you see there, some of the storms even, could be gusty, bring in a little bit of hail. I think most of us are going to dodge it entirely. I mean, you saw it there. That's been pretty consistent throughout the morning. Should anything change, you'll be the first to know. Heading into your weekend, though, your Friday is going to be a little cooler on the backside of that active weather, or at least that chance for active weather. And then Saturday, Sunday starts our warming trend back into the 60s. Both days have clouds. Both days have chilly starts. It's just that Saturday is the mid-60s and Sunday, or the mid-50s rather, and Sunday is the low 60s. Beautiful weekend ahead, guys. So over the next 7 days, you can expect a little bit of a dip in the temperatures before they start their upward trend, their rise, if you will. Don't be fooled by that rainy icon for today, Thursday. I mean, you're seeing the sun right now, and most of us are going to see the sun throughout the rest of the day. There is just that small chance that showers and storms may creep into northern Kentucky, southeastern Indiana, and bring with it some gusty winds and maybe some hail as well. So mostly cloudy and cooler, pretty breezy there for your Friday as well. Those wind gusts up to about 30 miles per hour. Then we clear out, we cool down for the mornings, but the afternoons are warmer. Mid-50s Saturday, low 60s Sunday, low 70s on Monday, leading into our next chance for showers and storms, which is going to be that evening. But hey, we got a long stretch of dry weather, seasonable weather, or at least more seasonable weather by Sunday. So the cleanup process as far as the flooding, well, it's just something that we're going to keep a very close eye on. But thankfully the weather is going to be behaving over the next few days. I expect much of the impact from the flooding. I mean, we're going to see it for a long time, guys, right? But at least reflected in the flood alerts, we're continuing to see these drop off from upstream areas to downstream areas. So if you are next to the Ohio River in Mason, southeastern Brown, Adams, Lewis counties, no longer seeing the flood warning for the Ohio River. And for the Kentucky River, that's where we're still experiencing the most moderate flooding at this noon hour. So that's why they're still under that flood warning. But other than that, the Kentucky and the Ohio rivers are the only places that we see these flood warnings, which is the good news. I want to give you the data coming in at 11 o'clock. The graphic is going to say it's updated at 12. I didn't get the chance to look at the recent numbers, but I bet they haven't changed a whole lot just with the rain moving through earlier this morning. In fact, while the rain kind of slowed down how fast these river levels were dropping, it didn't stop them from dropping, and it certainly didn't increase the heights for them, of course. So still just seeing minor flooding there, Cincinnati and Markland lower. That's why we're still seeing those flood warnings issued more downstream of the Ohio River. We're not expecting these numbers to get worse. They will only continue to decline. As far as other water levels, most of them have drained below flood level, but the Kentucky River at Lockport, where you just saw those flood warnings, is still at about 44 and just over a half of a foot. And it's expected to drop below the flood stage by Friday, 8 p.m. That's what that graphic is showing you. All the other ones are steady and they're below flood stage at this point in time. But that does mean that we're able to get a little bit more of that time to start that cleanup process. Of course, we will be sure to keep you updated on how that's behaving, how folks are starting to clean up as we see the flood waters go back into the Ohio River and then eventually make their way downstream towards the Mississippi. But other than that, the active weather, you just got to get through that small chance tonight, guys. I think most of us are going to get through it just fine. Even, I would not be surprised if we didn't get any warnings in the tri-state area, but we will be watching as per usual, and we'll let you know should anything change. But signing off here in Queensgate, we appreciate you guys, and have a great rest of your week.